Hi, everybody. Ever since the original movie about the Invisible Man, scientists have pondered whether or not it would be possible to develop a technology to give us invisibility. And it seems that they're now on the cusp of doing just that. This kind of technology could revolutionize the world as we know it. Everything from military technology to sneaking up on cryptid animals to, God forbid, arch criminal type activity. You can just imagine what the ability to make yourself invisible will do for us as a species. Hi, I am Jack Cary. I'm your host, and this is Threshold. All right, guys, welcome back to Threshold. I'm Jack Cary, and today we're going to be talking about invisibility. Recently, scientists have made some amazing breakthroughs in the science of bending light waves, something which is fundamental to achieving invisibility. And what they've discovered is a new kind of light wave. A light wave that will travel through the object nearest it and then reflect the object that's behind the front object. It's crazy where our science is going, and I want to read their exact definition of what it is that they have discovered, because what this is going to do is change everything for us. So as you can see, headline is Scientists have discovered the secret of invisibility. Joint research by the universities of Vienna and Utrecht discovered a light wave capable of producing the almost perfect invisibility of an object. So this is very interesting, guys. Previously, they have come up with some metamaterials, like the picture you're seeing here, that's made up of millions of sensors that picks up the image behind you and then projects it in front of you, making you appear to be invisible. But in this particular case, they've discovered something that is a completely new type of light wave. In 2019, a company came out with this new technology, which is different than the recent breakthrough, but you can see how they progressively have been coming to a point where this is going to be an everyday thing. In this particular technology put out by Hyperstealth Biotechnology Corporation, it is really impressive, this material that they can make that can literally bend light waves around a physical object standing behind it, but it's highly dependent on the angle at which you are viewing it. This new research is something different. And they state the latest invisibility tech works. We can see objects because light reflects off their surfaces and the photoreceptors of the human eye. The team involved in this study found a unique light wave that, when passes through a solid object, projects itself onto the surface of an object behind it. So we see the background object, which essentially makes the foreground object invisible. So as amazing as that sounds, They have literally discovered a way of creating real, near perfect invisibility, as you can see here. And this is a example of the experiment that they did. And they believe that not only is this going to revolutionize just the science of achieving invisibility, but that you're seeing this technology in a form that it's going to become available eventually to the public. That is an amazing thing. Many of us have been around since before stealth airplanes were known to the world. And now they have stealth naval technology, and it appears as though everything's sort of moving in that direction, because what could be more powerful than achieving invisibility in a way that your enemy cannot detect, in a way that danger cannot detect, in a way that a cryptid animal might not be able to detect. And so this is something that's going to have wide-ranging effects. One of the interesting developments over recent years is the fact that even ghillie suit technology, which is something that I and many other researchers in the field employ, has come to the point where you can go to eBay and buy ghillie suits that can actually block IR thermal imaging cameras. They have them now that actually have metal in them, which helps to defeat ground-based radar systems at night. And so you're really beginning to see an evolution of technology that's trickling down to where we are here in society. And this is something I would highly recommend for anyone. There are some known species of animal that can see an infrared light. One of them is the reindeer, and another is a species of antelope. And so we don't know if some cryptid animals might, in fact, be able to have that same ability. So let's see here. And this is an interesting company I wanted to show you guys. So this is where all of this is headed as far as you and I, the consumer, goes. And this is an interesting company that produces technology for militaries and for, I guess, private companies, anybody who wants them. There we go. And this is from Intermat Defense. And the amazing thing about this ghillie suit is it's powered by Intermat stealth technology, allowing you to pass undetected against night vision, thermal sensors, and ground surveillance radars while approaching enemy lines. Now, this is the top of the line technology as far as ghillie suits go. It looks as though these are not available to the public yet, but you can see just how effective they are. And you can check them out at intermatdefense.com. It's a very interesting company, and yeah, can't wait. I, for one, cannot wait for those to be available, because for all intents and purposes, you will be invisible at night. So that is fantastic. All right, guys. So there again is another piece of science that is coming out that's been developing for a while, that has put us on the threshold of what we call sci-fi world emerging. And, you know, in the next 10 years, you could see some technology come out that we would only imagine in some sort of big budget sci-fi movie of some kind. So the world's getting to be an exciting place, although it's also a scary place at the moment. The future is going to hold a lot of good things. So join me on the next episode of Threshold. We are going to have a slight hiatus, and then we'll be back with some amazing, not only a better setup for you guys, but some more in-depth topics that I think you'll really enjoy. So again, I'm Jack Cary, this is Threshold, and I'll see you next time.
You've been watching Threshold with Jack Cary, a Catskill Appalachian Research Collective production. For more information on this program and others like it, remember to like, share, and subscribe to CARC Universal today. To join the conversation on our Facebook group, become a member of the Catskill Appalachian Research Collective Facebook group. CARC. Relentless.